Cheers. Welcome to the 25th episode of Dr. Kamini Rao's Masterclass. What a journey it's been, to say the least. Exactly about 8 months ago, in this very premises, we started thinking about doing this masterclass. And why did we think about it? It was because of the lockdown. Why was there so much of negativity around? And therefore, my director, Mrs. Pooja Siddharth Rao, told me, why can't we make anything positive here? Because everywhere we see job losses, salary cuts, depression, and so many other things which are really not positive. So why don't you make this COVIDity a positive approach, and therefore coin the term COVIDity is positivity. Then I thought to myself, yes, of course my director is saying this is right. We have to take this forward and say that we are not going to cry about it, we are going to make it positive. And what did we do? The next thing she said, why be ordinary? Then I thought to myself, and then she continued, be extraordinary. And I said to myself, what's that? And that extra is within you. Then I said, how wonderful. So the tagline, why be ordinary when you can be extraordinary? And then pen to paper, we both sat down and worked this whole thing out. And with this, my dear friends, 25 episodes have come through. We've had some great guests from different walks of life coming across on the camera, onto your YouTube channel, and all of you have given so much of support that I just cannot believe. We have over 30 lakh plus viewers and innumerable congratulatory messages, and it is this kind of support that we wanted during COVID times. It's not that I'm just going to go away, we're going to come with another series, but let us just go through and recap what we have done for the last 25 episodes, and let's recap what did we say, what did we do, and what did we learn from this. So here we go, let's just watch what has happened in the last 25 episodes.
Footfalls of values are always identified in the hindsight. I had never seen my teacher crying any time. In life, to get something, we have to lose something, ma'am.
Failure is part of my journey, and without failure I cannot grow, because you have to learn from your failures, you have to correct your failures, you have to basically give up sometimes because that failure tells you this is not working. Okay, so it's a life's journey, life's lessons which you must learn, and that's the only way you can grow.
I don't think there is a fixed definition of what is success, what is happiness. You have to find it for yourself.
This masterclass is about rediscovering yourself and telling yourself that you can do it. Just do it.
Able to help a common man who is helpless, a man who walks into my office with a genuine problem. If we can extend an helping hand to him, I think that is far more bigger, better than any of the medals that I have received in my service.
So we all are talented individuals, and it's never too late to start. You can be 10 years old, you can be 50 years old, but you have the talent, and if you put your mind into it and if you focus and motivate yourself, you can do it and you will do it.
But the luck can only turn into a better luck if you put in a hard work, if you put in a mind, and if you have a zeal to do it. You just need to have the zeal and the zest in your life, and it will take you a long way.
Talent is important, but definitely not more than attitude. Yeah, if I'm looking for people for pickle jar, I look for people with the right attitude to collaborate with. Attitude more than aptitude.
Once you stand by what you believe in and you demonstrate this at every level, and you don't compromise, because once you compromise, once you take one step, then you're lost.
One should have the focus, what exactly is your goal. Without having a goal, you can't achieve anything. And there are people, not necessarily IAS, somebody wanted to become a doctor, engineer, or something like that. You have a goal, not necessarily that everybody should become IAS. It's impossible.
The doctor here
He's a nurse, he's a counselor, he's a brother. He has to provide, the patient expects that food is also to be provided by the doctor. I don't blame them, because when they come from far away, those needs, before we start treating them, we need to meet those needs.
Not one day, but last 10 years, and without using any petroleum fuel, and use 100% biofuel for cooking.
And most important is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know the answer, let me go and seek advice.
You don't put in a lot of effort when you are young and you get it naturally. It becomes part of you, then you'll never give up.
We have to be a compassionate nation, and if you want to be a doctor, do not think of the returns in a monetary way. You have to be a doctor because you want to serve people, you want to make sure that people are not in pain, and money will come. If you are a good doctor, people will follow you, but don't take your remuneration as something that you look at when you get into the profession. You get into the profession because you are passionate about the profession, you want to do good to the society, everything else will follow. Be honest, sincere, ethical in your practice, and people will love you for that.
If you think you can, you definitely can. And if you think you can't, it's almost certain that you won't. So it's all in mind. Life's battles don't always go to the fastest or strongest man on earth or woman on earth. It's always one who thinks he or she can who wins.
However big you are or whatever you are doing, humility is extremely important. The second H is honesty. Honesty to yourself and honesty to society is extremely important. And third is hard work. I think nothing is gained without hard work.
This is your line really. This is what you like. You used to do this thing on stage. In cinema, one can't do this. I always look for a different role from the earlier one.
See, with a positive attitude, problems can become opportunities actually, and you should invest in yourself. And your thinking should be your capital asset actually, and promise yourself that you never give up.
Do it with that passion and love. I mean, without expecting awards, without expecting returns. It will come, success will come.
You have to be extraordinary from the beginning to do something extraordinary. Or pleased with the status quo, and if everything is going well, and if you think that you're going to stay at that level and be happy, then you're never going to move up.
But don't get daunted by how big it has to be, or would you be able to do it? Just start. Don't wait for too many things to be at the right place. It'll never be. I think you should just start.
The exit barrier was there, very much there. Nobody wanted to leave UB Group. Very few resignations ever took place. And we have never sacked anybody excepting for their lack of integrity.
So a woman does not need to identify herself only as a mother. I think that's something else that our culture should understand, that she has many other facets and many other roles in life.
And this masterclass is going to bring that extra out of every ordinary person. Well, my dear friends, a journey well begun is just half done. And so, with this 25th episode, I will be coming with my 26th episode next week. But till then, COVID is round the corner. We've had disasters, we've had people suffering everywhere, and I'm sure prevention is better than cure. You know and I know social distancing and mask is the best way to prevent COVID. So please understand that there has been an oxygen shortage as well as beds in hospitals have been scarce. Please help us to help you. I am a healthcare worker and I would have to go out at some point of time, but those who don't need to go out, please stay at home, stay healthy, and I think you can bond with your family, and of course look at all the past master classes, gets motivational, and of course keep writing to me and let me know how you've enjoyed this master class. I'm very safe, my family is safe. I hope you get your vaccines done, and please let me know how safe you've been, because when you're safe, the country is safe. Thank you very much.